Welcome in, guys. Thank you for tuning in for another season review of another show. We have Silo Season 2. What can I say? Every time this post-apocalyptic show seems to enthrall me and keep me captivated, and I think they can do it and keep my attention, they just continue to do it. This is clearly one of the best Apple TV Plus shows, period. And this season just increases that enthusiasm, increases and validates that opinion in my perspective. This show, I'm actually almost lost for words. Nevertheless, this is following the events of what happened of season 1 with Silo 18 and what happens at the conclusion of that. We all know what happens. The rebellion gets started, and this season just picks up with that, as we see also Juliet leave the silo of 18 and she ventures off into a new silo. She finds Silo 17, which is harbored by this new character played by Steve Zahn, I believe his name is, in Silo 17, and we see how it is just this complete disaster. It's just basically vacant and nobody's there except for him. And we see how Julia develops this kind of parasocial, or this, I guess you could say, the Stockholm Syndrome effect with this brother of Solo. And then we also they parallel the stories between Silo 17 and Silo 18, and we just see how the events of each silo unfolds. You obviously have Robert still trying to become Bernard's shadow, and then we see obviously Paul trying to figure out all the things that Juliet tried to warn him about in season 1, and him just delving deep into that and going into the lower parts of the silo to team up with Shirley, and I believe the other guy's name is Patrick. And so we see them kind of putting a team together to try to get back up there to take out the corrupt mayor of Bernard, or at least we see during the course of the season he becomes the new mayor. Nevertheless, this show just, once it reaches its conclusion where you think it's going to go somewhere, and they do something at the end. I don't want to spoil it for anybody, where they show the events of what led up to the silo. At least they give you little nuggets of what led up to the silo being created in the first place. And yeah, all I can say is you guys should check out this season. This is not a detailed enough review for me to go into all the minutia, but check this out if you guys into it.